North Korean leader Kim Jong Il has reportedly ordered the country's military to get ready for combat. South Korea said that North Korea torpedoed the South's warship back on March 26th. That was an incident that killed 46 sailors. With more on the mounting tensions on the peninsula, we bring in Daniel Pinkston. He is an analyst with the International Crisis Group in Seoul. It is a non-profit research organization. Daniel is joining us by phone. Daniel, thanks so much for being with us this morning. What are the chances, the likelihood on a scale of 1 to 10, that this situation will escalate?
Well, I think it might escalate slightly, but I don't expect any conflict. Maybe a scale maybe 1 on 1 to 10. I think mutual deterrence is pretty robust, and neither side wants to go to war.
Do you see it as typical that the U.S. is going to begin working with South Korea, according to some reports, and testing anti-torpedo technology?
Yes, we did see those reports. There's going to be a large-scale combined exercise in the West Sea area near the disputed sea boundary, and that will include some anti-submarine warfare training. And I'm sure the forces in North Korea will be on alert as well during that exercise.
But just to reiterate your point, Daniel, I mean, you said, or you alluded to the fact that the North Korean leader, Kim Jong Il, is known to be blustery, for lack of a better term. So you see the chances pretty low this is going to escalate. In a recent research report that you did, you also point out that North Korea has so many domestic problems. For lack of a better term, this is almost not the time for them to get involved in an international conflict. Is that right?
I think that's correct, but one of the problems is that there could be miscalculation or misperception, and when there's training and buildup of military forces and everyone is on alert on both sides, and if one side perceives the other to be preparing for an attack, then they might feel they have to take a preemptive attack first.
Daniel, what do you think of the credibility of the website? We are hearing that North Korea is preparing for combat. This is according to the North Korea Intellectuals Solidarity Group, and this is coming through from a website. I mean, I know we've seen some financial information actually before when North Korea adjusted its currency, but is this considered a credible source?
I think it is a credible source, and I looked at the report. And what they said was announced on this, it's like a cable radio network that is linked to the homes in North Korea. And a member of the National Defense Commission, a close confidant of Kim Jong Il, announced that Kim was putting them on alert, including the military, the reserve forces, the reserve units, and national security agencies. However, he did say that our republic does not want war. However, if the Americans, the South Koreans, the Japanese attack us, then we will respond. So I think both the statements coming out of North Korea and from President Lee here in Seoul are in the context of deterrence, and neither side is signaling that it is willing to take any kind of preemptive strike against the other. However, there could always be some miscalculation or accident that could escalate.
Daniel, we thank you so much for your time. Daniel Pinkston joining us there. He is with a nonprofit group called the International Crisis Group.